Hi, everyone. Happy Thankful Thursday, Soul to Sisterhood family. I am with my little lady here, who is one of our 38 featured goddesses in our 36 chapters of our Soul to Sisterhood book. This is my sweet daughter, Pearle. And I feel so lucky that she wanted to be in the book and has been just so, you've been really dedicated to this entire project.
Yeah, I love it because it's really thankful about being empowered about women and not having to be pushed around and thinking boys are better.
Wow, babe. That's a really great way to think about it. It's about empowering, right, ourselves and our sisters and just making this world a better place, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I usually start these videos with a little introduction talking about why I love each woman so much. And boy, I don't know if just like with my video with my sister Stella, I don't know if I can really put it into words why I love you. I mean, you're such a part of me. Let's just jump right in. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. And you know that mommy loves you, right?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So, Pearlie, in your story now, you talk a lot about being silly.
Yeah.
So why is it important to be silly?
Well, it's important to be silly because when you're silly, it's not about just being a certain person. You can be whoever you like. And when you're silly, you can think about being crazy, or you can think about being like silly in a way that makes you run around the house. But it's in a way that doesn't make you feel like you have to be someone. You can just be yourself.
Wow. So by being silly, you feel like you're able to be yourself.
Yes, because you don't have to choose who you are. And when you be silly, you can just be who you are.
That's right. You just got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you talk in your Soul to Sisterhood story about being kind.
Yeah.
Why is being kind important?
Well, being kind is about knowing that other people love you. And when you be kind, that thinks to other people, oh, she must be a very nice person. I want to play with her. And when you're not kind, it's really sad because you don't really have any friends. And I experienced that when once I got mad because my friend started being really mean to me. And I had to stop it, so I walked away. And then she realized she wasn't being kind. And then she started being kind to me, and we've been best friends ever since.
Whoa. So by being kind, you inspired others to be kind.
Yes, and that actually inspired my best friend, Michaela. Hi, Michaela. I miss you super much, but she was one of my best friends, and so was my friend Caroline, and they experienced being kind, and we were best friends.
So yeah, by being kind to others, they were kind in return.
Yes.
Pearlie, why is it so important to be kind to Mother Earth?
Well, it's kind to be Mother Earth because it's Mother Earth is how we live, because we can't live without food, and Mother Earth gives us that, and it gives us life. So when you are not kind, it's just you might be sad in a way that hurts you, so you hurt someone back, and that's not being nice to Mother Earth.
Wow. Why is it important to be respectful and kind to animals, all animals, even bugs?
Even bugs, because they're all living beings. Would you like that to happen to you, to be squashed? Even mosquitoes, you hate them, but they're still living. So what if you were a mosquito and you got squished? You wouldn't like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, honey. And you know, you talk in your story that you've learned how to say no. You've learned how to say no to others, even when they're being unkind to you or to something else. How did you learn how to do that?
Well, I learned it from first my teachers. My teachers taught me that, but it wasn't just my teachers. It was me and my friends taught me that. And just being alive taught me that, because it taught me that saying no can save your whole entire life, because it's not like you when you say no, it's not like they're never going to like you again. It's just they might think I shouldn't do that. And saying stop it and that's a little harsh, but if they were actually do something really mean like that, you could say that. But when you tell a teacher or something, the person will keep doing it. More if you start joining more kids and start doing that, and you start saying stop it, a bunch of kids saying it to one person, that's how they'll stop it.
So saying stop it is a little bit more forceful, but still it can be kind, right?
Yes, it's not that kind. So when you try to say something to stop it, well, to say stop it in a way that doesn't sound really mean, you can just walk away, or you can just say, hey, can you please stop it? I will tell the teacher if I keep having to say no and stop it.
So you can say stop with your behavior as well as
Yes.
your voice.
Well, yes, it's a little bit more confusing if you do it that way to other kids, because if you do it, it's not that nice, and you should never get into a fight with a person. It'll just make it worse. So when you do that, you should really just say, if there's anything wrong, please tell me. I'm your best friend.
Right.
Yeah, so when someone is being a little mean, it might be something sad about them. Like, let's say one of my friends lost their dog and it's gone missing. They might be really sad, so they might take it out on you and start being really mad. That happens a lot. So when you do that, you'll just say, is there anything wrong? Because that's really the first thing you should know, if there's anything wrong and if you can help the person.
Wow, baby. You've got such a compassionate heart. Oh, you're such a good person. I love you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the other thing you talk about in your story is the fact that you know God is a woman and God is like you.
Yeah.
So, how is Goddess like you?
Well, she's all in us. You can't see it, but she's all in us. If you just take certain parts and be super kind, you'll realize we're all goddess, really. There's not just one goddess. There's 1,000 of them. We're
Millions,
all one.
right? We're all goddesses.
Yeah. And when you start being mean, it's starting to be like your goddess is fading, because it's like you're sad. In a way, that goddess is all in us is being happy and silly and all that I've talked about. And so when you think about God, you think she's a woman because she's really nice, I bet. And I know this for a fact because I bet all of us are goddess. But she's not really a woman or a man. She's mostly neither. She's just a person.
Yeah.
A person that's being nice. Who cares about what they look like or if they're man or woman?
Yeah, who cares about that? It's just about kindness and being silly and being true to yourself, huh?
Yeah.
It sounds like that's how you make sense of it.
Yes.
So, Pearlie, what wisdom do you have for adults right now?
Well, for the wisdom of adults, you shouldn't be that stressed right now, but you should be. And about kids, you should let them talk. It's not about just shutting them down and saying, stop it. You're not, let someone have space so we can find out what's happening. And then, like yesterday, I found my grandma's wedding ring, and both of you guys couldn't find it, just me. And I was just picking it up.
You're right. We were saying, Pearlie, step back, give Nanny some space. And you were like, no, I know I can find it.
Yeah. And it's just that grown-ups don't recognize. And other stuff, like maybe they'll raise their voice about something and it will be for no reason, but it will be like they'll know what's happening next, so they have to do that. But it's not really they should raise their voice. They should really just say, stop it, okay? Because that's just the key word.
And you don't like it when people raise their voice at you?
No. It's just painful because they don't mean to do it, but
meaning the kids don't mean to do anything.
Yeah, they don't mean to do anything. They just do it because they think they'll help the people and help their parents. And that will be really helpful too. Just by I say a lot to just step back and breathe for a couple seconds, and I bet it'll turn up.
Wow.
Maybe it's a wedding ring, like I just talked about, or maybe it's a box or something. It's really important to them.
Maybe even
you just
like
need
something
to step back.
you're trying to figure out in yourself.
Yeah, you just need to step back and let it flow.
Step back and let it flow. I
Yeah.
love that, honey. And what do you think animals would have to say to the humans?
With animals, it's not really about what they say, it's about what they do.
Mm.
About what they do is about, like, you can't really just see which kind of animal it is. It's about how you can feel the energy of the animal.
Mm.
And like when you, like in a slaughterhouse, it's so sad, but people just can't listen. Sometimes they're just ruthless. That's why I'm not vegan like my mom is, but I eat some kinds of meat and I watch what kinds of meat I eat. And I'll ask sometimes people in waiters, hey, what kind of meat is this that I'm eating? And they'll say chicken or something. I eat chicken, turkey, and some kinds of pork and stuff. And that's only a little bit. So I'll only eat like anchovies for my salad, Caesar salad. And that's really all I eat for a salad. And I'll only eat those a couple times a day. And I only eat one mostly. And I'll eat them a couple times for 1 week and a couple weeks. And maybe in another day I'll have one, but it's not really like I'll have them a lot. And I care about the anchovies that I eat. And sometimes I'm like, I'm sorry, animal, I'm just a little hungry. I promise I'll let you have another life. And they'll say that, and I know they're okay with that because they'll just be like, okay, I know, it's my time to go.
Wow, baby. Kiddo, you amaze me. Thank you. Thanks for doing this video with me. I love you so much. Thank you for being in the book. Thank you for choosing me to be your mama. And thank you for all your wisdom that you've just shared.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell people that if they want to read Pearle's bio, it's on the website. You can watch this video there too, again, if you'd like to see it again, or any of the other amazing videos that we've done. You've watched some of them. You think they're pretty good, right?
I like some of them. I really like my friend Matilda's story.
Yeah, and we haven't done Matilda's video yet, but you like her story, and
A
you've got
lot.
another friend in the book too.
Yes, Gabby. She's one of my best friends. I've been with her mostly my whole entire life.
That's right. That's right.
Best friend. Hi, Gabby.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for witnessing this this beautiful child's wisdom, this beautiful goddess's wisdom. That phrase "from the mouth of babes" is definitely an application here with what Pearle has shared with us. So, without further ado, Pearlie, will you namaste me? Namaste. Thank you, baby. I love you. Namaste, Soul to Sisterhood Tribe. Thank you. We love you too. Have a wonderful Thursday.
Bye.